back to my channel, and today we're going to be reading another installment of My Sister's Crush. I know you don't usually post during the weekends, but I told myself I was going to get 3 videos out today, so that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to do another episode of My Sister's Crush. If you guys don't remember, in the last episode, our mom took us to basically prison. Our mom basically took us to prison where we are going to be to fix our attitude. That's not really our attitude. And we found out that the warden is our father. Plot twist. And we met a girl named Trixie, and I forgot the other girls' names. And now some mean girls are trying to intimidate us, and they're coming this way. So we're going to see what happens. Let's just jump right on into this thing. Go inside, Safi. Safi, that's her name. What? Why? Because this has nothing to do with you. If shit goes south, I don't want you in the middle of it. I can handle these bitches myself. You know, I can't let you do that. You know that I wasn't asking. Get the hell out of here, Safi. Well, now, don't panic, Lola. Just stay behind me, and you'll be all right. I'm good. Wait, really? If you knew how mean my sister was, you would understand. I keep telling you, I'm tougher than I look. Sure. Well. Nice to see you again, Trix. You remember Darcy, don't you? Babe. Sorry, doesn't ring a bell. Nice to meet you or whatever, though. That's right, girl. Stand your ground. Don't let them see you fret, okay? There's no need to act tough in front of your new little friend. It's only a matter of time before she knows what the rest of us know. Just what might that be? That you're a fraud, of course. You like to think you're somehow interesting because you had tattoos and blue hair, not to mention a big fat mouth. You're not special. You're nothing but a little hood rat. It's no wonder you never have any family come and visit you. You're pathetic. Thank God your daddy isn't allowed to see it, huh? Oh, no, she didn't. Girl, beat her ass. Beat her ass. But at least you have the bracelet he gave you to remind you him. Oh, wait. My bad. Girl, beat her ass. I looked at Trixie, whose tough exterior was temporarily gone. I could tell she wanted to pretend her words did not bother her, but something about the cloudy look in her usual wild gray eyes told me everything I needed to know. But I recognized that look. That's the look you get when someone's words break your heart into pieces. Trixie had been so kind to me. She didn't have to look out for me, but she did. Seeing that look spread on her face, I knew all too well really bothered me. I thought back to my sister and how many times her words gave me that very look. How many times I longed to have someone who would be by my side, who would stand up for me and tell me it's not my fault. Looking at that smug on Gurry's face, the same look that often occurred on my sister, I felt a new feeling entirely. Rage. You're the one that's pathetic. Excuse me? Lola, nothing. I heard enough. Trixie, tell this bitch who the hell she's talking to. You're done talking to her. I want that to be the last time you ever say to her. Bitch, I suggest you stay out of this before I turn my attention to you. For the love of God, let me handle this. I know you're just trying to help me, but this bitch is actually insane. I would listen to your skinky friend, Mousy. She has a point for once. You're way out of your league here. Get out of my way, Trixie. No freaking way. Think about it for a second, Trixie. I know you don't think I can handle myself, but I tell you, I've dealt with a girl like this my entire life. Gurry isn't just mean, Lola. She's actually violent. We both know if a fight happens between you two, you probably get in trouble, right? Most likely. I just got here. The warden might be more inclined to give me another chance. How about we just kick both of your asses? Problem solved. Let's just go inside, Lola. No, I don't want to run. They have to know it's not okay to talk to you like that. You don't understand how things work around here, Lola. You just got here. Please slow your roll. Ooh, she did not just punch her. Beat that bitch ass. Go ahead and finish her off, Cass. Let's send a message to her mouthy friend. Now, full disclosure. This next part I did without really thinking, but this moment was very important. This was the moment I truly began to change. Period. Knock that bitch out. Oh, shook. Everybody shook. Holy shit. Fight. Girl, we just started a fight in the hall of the detention center. Period. Bad bitch. Who the hell is this? Okay, we're here. My mom is in the kitchen. Olivia, this is, oh my God, you're perfect. You look like a Britney. Your real name is irrelevant. Follow me. If you screw this up, I will destroy you. Okay? I can't believe you talked me into this, Rachel. This is Heather. Hey, Heather. I don't know why you still hang out with her anyway. Just convince your mom. Just convince her mother you're Brittany so Olivia will move on. I promise it's just this one time. Don't forget, I'm not doing this for free. You're paying me $100, but we agreed on 50. That was before I remembered how much I hate Olivia. We've had classes together for God knows how long, and she still doesn't remember me? Seriously? So Heather is going to pretend to be Brittany so that way her mom will not get suspicious. Mother, my baby, what's your problem? It's just really been a rough day. I'm just emotionally drained. Try having your mother accuse you of lying sometime. No one has it worse than I do. Is she serious? We're literally in a prison because she lied on us. And she has it worse because her mom caught her in her lie about Brittany. Girl. So who's this? This is Brittany. You remember? The one you let Lola convince you doesn't exist. Wow. It's nice to finally meet you, Brittany. Likewise, Mrs. Burke. But this means your sister did lie. No, she didn't lie. This bitch is Heather, who's pretending to be Brittany. Yeah, duh, Mother. I can't believe you thought I'd lie to you. I thought you loved me. Please don't hate me, Liv. I can't handle both of my daughters hating me. Oh my gosh, she's weak. I hope we don't forgive them because I don't want to forgive either one of them because they're both trash. Like, if it could throw them both away. Anyway, look, I'll find a way to forgive you someday, but like, I'm a really selfless person, but I would pretty much forget about Lola. She's too much self-involved to think of anyone else's feelings. You did the right thing sending her away, Mom. She obviously can't be trusted. At least you always have me. I love how Heather's sitting there like, girl, please. Are we dismissed now? I suppose. So did she buy it? Of course she did. She always does. Your mom seemed really upset. It's just temporary. She forgot about my sister in no time. Why would she when she has me? But enough about my loser sister. I would never have to worry about her again. Let's party. You can come too, Brittany. My name's not actually Brittany. It is if I say it is. Girl, Heather, go home, because I know you don't want to hang out with her. Well, child, here we are in the warden's office. Lord bless it. So here is everybody. They all looking ashamed. We looking mad. We out here in the warden's office. What could possibly be funny? You're low-key a thug, aren't you? I owe you a huge apology. I was underestimating you. I want you to know no matter what happens next, I personally, I'm super proud of you. Thanks for having my back. You're a good friend. You would do the same for me, right? You damn straight I would. Did you peep how busted those three look? They're going to have black eyes for sure. Raggedy, ugly heifers. Child, why she ain't never got on nothing new every time she sees you? She always got on that ugly pink sweater. She would like to speak with you one by one. Starting with you, Lola. Thank you. This isn't fair. My friends and I shouldn't even be here. These two totally started it. Save it for the warden. Besides, the three of you are in here like 4 times a week, Gary. As I was saying, you're up first, Lola. Okay. See you after. Good luck. Thanks. Chat, we done been here for just what, 24 hours and we already out here fighting. That's crazy. Who's the new girl, Trix? Is she your new girl or something? I know you did not just ask me that. Wow. Hey, no talking. Tell that to her, Officer Q-Tip. How many times do I have to tell you? It suits you better than Cop 7. Jokes. Okay, girl, look at this man. Long time no see, huh? I have to say, I knew I'd see you again. I just didn't expect to be on your first day here. Girl, it ain't even been 24 hours. It's still our first day. And we fighting. Oh, girl, lit. We lit. under these circumstances. I know how this probably makes me look, but I swear it was self-defense. Who threw the first punch? The one with the curly hair? Cass, I think her name is. I know her well. Comes from a wealthy family, but one of the strongest fighters we have here. Most of the girls seem to fear her. Is it true you knocked her out? I was just protecting Trixie, I swear. They were going to seriously hurt her. Well, I believe you. Wait, really? Those girls have a very heated rivalry with Trixie. Not to mention this happened to all the new kids that come here. As I said before, I feared you end up being a target. But I must say, you surprised me. You're tougher than you look. So I keep telling everyone. My sister used to beat me up when we were kids all the time. So, of course, I always convinced mom that I had to start it. But eventually I learned how to defend myself. Physically, I mean. When she could no longer hurt me that way, she began to think of more creative ways. She actually is quite good at that. Well, I underestimated you. I'm sorry for that, Lola. That being said, may I give you a word of advice? Sure. I understand it's easier said than done, but keep in mind this place is only temporary in your life. If you use your time wisely, and I can tell you're a good kid, you're not a criminal, just make sure you don't let this place turn you into one. Stand up for yourself, but choose your battles. Does that make sense? It makes sense. I promise I'll try to keep that in mind. I'm not looking forward to explaining this to your mother. Is it really necessary? You're still a minor. If you're having any issues, I'm afraid I must keep her informed of them. Makes sense, I guess, but really sucks. I was totally cheated on the whole parent front. My mom doesn't have a clue. My sister's a psychopath, and my father, who the hell knows what that's the story with him is? Your mother never told you much about him? They were high school sweethearts or whatever. He was supposed to be like this total babe, according to my mom. She was madly in love with him. I think she might still be, honestly. But he played into the stereotype, dropped her ass fast when she got pregnant. She was pretty much on her own after that. But she eventually found some happiness, right? I'm not sure if I ever seen my mom happy. Being sad and tired is kind of her default mood. I used to think it was something I was doing, but I don't really know. Believe me when I say I'm sorry to hear that. Is it just me, or has this conversation gotten really personal? Quick subject change. I don't necessarily like violence, but it felt good standing up for myself for once. I actually want to thank you. It was in part something you said that inspired me. What was that? So stand up for yourself. Be your own hero. Sounds like your sister's a very insecure girl, and you probably intimidate her. You can roll your eyes, but it's true. There's nothing scarier to an insecure person than a girl who knows exactly who she is and isn't afraid of it. You really need to start standing up for yourself, both here and at home. Remember what I said. Those who try to bring you down can only take as much power as you give them. Keep that in mind, and you're going to be just fine. I decided I didn't want to give those girls power over me, so I kind of reacted. I'll admit, I might have gotten a little carried away, though. Well, a brawl in the yard isn't exactly what I had in mind, but I'm glad my words resorted with you, Lola. Why don't we let you go with a warning this time? Really? All signs point to self-defense. Besides, it's only your first day. What about Trixie? It wasn't her fault at all. Yes, sir. Sending Miss Burke out. Please see that Lola and Trixie are escorted back to their room. And send in Gary next, please. You don't wish to speak with Trixie, sir? There's no need. I have determined that Lola and Trixie both acted out of self-defense. Yes, sir. Thank you, Lola. Thank you. Oh my God. I just hugged the freaking warden. How embarrassing. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm just so used to not being believed. Well, thank you. You're welcome, Lola. Can I ask you one more question before you go? What? Just a curious question that's totally none of my business or anything about your father. Do you think you could ever forgive him? If you found out he was sorry, I mean? Every abandoned kid fantasizes about that, I think. Even someone as cold as my sister. Our father shows up after all these years of silence with some huge explanation on why he did what he did. Turns out he didn't forget all about us. I've been thinking about us. He's been thinking about us for all these years. Just stayed away because he was afraid we'd never forgive him. Truth is, more times than not, that's a lie. He left because he wanted to. He stayed away because he thought he was better off without us. I guess part of growing up is accepting that. It doesn't make it fair, but since when is anything ever fair? What if you found out he did want you? Would it be too late if he was actually sorry? I suppose I'd be willing to work past it. Really. Like I said, I got cheated on the whole family thing. Hypothetically, if he was truly sorry, I'd be willing to meet him halfway. What does that have to do with anything? Like I said, just a curious question. You and Trixie are free to go. Well, thank you again, Warden. Girl, y'all got the same hair, about the same complexion. Come on, girl. This ain't resonating with you that this man might be your father. Let's go. Wait, what? Me too? You too. He believes in self-defense. Guri, I think you're up next. This isn't over, bitches. If karma doesn't catch up to you, I will sure as hell will. Care to repeat that, Guri? Thought so. Back in their room. So we're back in our room. So wait, you're actually serious. Your sister went through all that just to get rid of you. Let's just say the whole evil twin cliche, totally accurate in my case. Damn. I know you said your sister was mean, but that's cold. To think I used to be jealous of over people who had a twin. The world isn't ready for more than one of you. Very good point. Can I say something that may be offensive? Better than anyone I've ever met. Hey, you throw down in the courtyard once and you get all sassy with me? It's just listening to your story has me wondering, is your mom completely brain dead or what? How can she not know who your sister is after all these years? For you, for that matter. While we're at it, what exactly is your sister's problem? You talk like I actually know the answers to these questions. I know none of it makes sense. I would honestly love to know the answers. The easiest answer for what I can tell is that they're assholes. It certainly sounds like it. So do you not have anyone in your life that shows you kindness? I mean, besides you, I suppose there was someone. So we're going about fantasizing Carly. This is when he was in our room talking to us, because I really don't feel like reading all that. Ooh, someone got bit by the love bug. I did not. I only just met him before I got sent here, Trixie. Not to mention he's so out of my league. It's ridiculous. He was just really sweet. And well, a total daddy. Not what I was going to say. I'm not hearing the word no, though. It doesn't matter now anyway. I was just sitting here before I really got the chance to know him. By the time I'm let out, I'm sure he'll forget all about me, if he hasn't already. But I still appreciate his kindness. I thought we agreed people need to stop underestimating you. We did. So why are you lying to do it? Thought so. Mic drop. It sounds like you meant something to him. You're not going to be here for very long anyway. How do you know? Because they don't have shit to hold you here. It's only a matter of time before your sister fucks up. She doesn't exactly sound like the brightest crayon in the box. I love for Trixie. She's amazing. She actually is a lot smarter than she seems, though. She has it in her head that being smart makes you a loser. So she tries to act dumber than she actually is. She's actually very cunning and manipulative. She managed to get me here, didn't she? I guess that's kind of true, but I still think she's going to make a mistake. Truth always finds a way to come to the surface. Let's just hope it does before our 50th birthday. Girl, by the time if our mom hasn't figured out that we are not who we are, by the time we're 18, girl, we gone, and that's it. It's hard getting used to being here at first, but it gets a little easier. Still sucks for a big fat one, though. How long are you here for? A few more months, maybe? I don't really pay attention anymore, to be honest. You sound really casual about the whole thing. Don't you want to get out of here? I used to think about leaving all the time, but the truth is I don't really have anywhere to go when I leave. At least here I have friends. The original plan was to go live with my mom, but I don't think that's happening anymore. Do you think you might want to tell me why you're in here? Now that you know why I'm in here, no judgment, I promise. It's kind of a long story. We have time. Well, there you guys are. What's your problem? What's my problem? I heard about what happened. Everyone is talking about it. I forgot how fast news travels around here sometimes. Lola, is it true you beat all three of them with nothing but your left thumb? No. That's a total exaggeration. Well, that's one of the rumors going around. What do you mean by one of the rumors? Haven't you heard, Lola? You're Grand Valley's hottest topic. What? Why? Because you stood up to those three bitches everyone hates around here the most on your first day. You're a badass, Miss Lola. If you still want that tattoo, I'd be honored to hook you up. Holy shit, Lola. Sounds like you may have started something. Like what? Like a reputation for yourself. I have a reputation? I've never had one of those. I mean, face it, you're the shit. Everyone around here is realizing it. Now you just need help realizing it. You're fierce and you need to own up to it. Do you guys really think you can help me? Not to be awkward, I mean. I'm going to go ahead and take that as a yes. By the way, you should recruit some more people and get Lola some protection. Why? Think about it, Trix. She humiliated them in front of everyone. Do you really believe Guri will let that shit go? Once things die down, she's going to come back at her more than ever. You're right. Just savvy and I may not be enough. While your growing reputation and mine, I'm sure we can recruit more people. I'm not liking the way that sounds, though. It sounds like we're forming some kind of gang. It's not about going out looking for trouble, Lola. If they leave us alone, we'll leave them alone. We don't start drama, we just finish it. Amen, Sister Trix. We're not a gang, we're friends. Friends look out for each other. I guess I've never really had that many. Well, you do now. So don't even worry about Gray or her friends. Besides, you have Daddy Warden on your side. That reminds me, things got a little weird earlier in his office. Does he normally get personal with people? Personal how? One minute we were talking about the fight, and the next we were discussing how I feel about my father abandoning me. He was super nice and everything. I just found it weird. So I was wondering if that was his normal. That's definitely not his normal. I've never known him to get too personal with anyone. That's weird. I'm sure he didn't mean anything by it. There are more pressing issues at hand anyway, like getting your protection and working on your confidence. We have a lot of work to do, so we should probably get started. Who is this? Meanwhile, I understand, sweetheart. I love you. Who is this? She's pretty, but who is this? Oh, Harley. Oh, it's Harley. It's Harley and Axel's mother. Do they have the same mother? I'm assuming they do, but hey, Mom, is something wrong? Your father is working late again. Ever since he got that promotion at work, he's under a lot of pressure. I understand he can't be in two places at once. I just feel like we never spend time together as a family anymore. I guess I'm a little lonely is all. But enough about me. What are my two handsome sons up to tonight? Anything exciting? Why, yes, since you asked, I'm doing something very exciting. What's that, son? Axel and I are having dinner with the most beautiful woman in the world. Who? You, of course. Oh, he's so sweet. Oh, sweetie, I wasn't trying to make you feel guilty. You two have plans already. Excuse me. Nothing more important than you. Any guesses on what we're going to cook for you? Not your chicken and shrimp cabarini, if that's all right with the queen of the house. I just need to go to the store and pick up some of those red peppers you like. Oh, let me do that. If you girls are cooking, I want to at least help in some way. You sure you don't mind? I insist. If you're sure. You made your old mother so happy, Harley. I'm so blessed to have you. You're not old. In fact, are you sure you want to go to the store looking this beautiful? No need for those bag boys getting any funny ideas about my mama. No, you're just being silly. That was not a joke. At least take some pepper spray. He's so sweet. Axel, get in here. Is yelling really necessary? I'm ready to go anyway. Yeah, about that. Slight change of plans. What did you do? I sort of promised Mom we were having dinner with her tonight and that I was cooking. Any particular reason? Because she's our mother. She's given us her whole life and we could just give her one dinner. Okay, I understand. Calm down. My brother the saint always making me look bad. You don't need my help to do that. If I had any actual feelings, that would have hurt. Now let's get started on this dinner. You mean you're actually helping? How useless do you think I am? Don't you dare answer that. What's she doing? Linda Burke? Is that really you? Marie Hunter? Oh my God, you look so good. I can't believe it's you. It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you too. I'm really sorry for not keeping in touch after high school. That's okay, Linda. Water on the bridge, as they say. Besides, you had a lot on your plate back then. It just wasn't right the way Walt left you pregnant. You were always so kind to me, Marie. I really appreciate it. Not everyone was. You know, I understand getting pregnant at a young age, but I was blessed that Samuel was there for me. I was always so envious of the two of you. Walt and I had our problems, but the two of you were so in love. It was sickening. How was your family anyway? I'm too blessed to complain. Samuel just got a huge promotion at work, and we even have plans to move into a better place soon. I don't get to see him as much as I like, but my boys keep me occupied. You should see them. They're both so handsome. What about you? How are your kids? Oh, she's crying. Oh no, have I said something wrong? No, it's nothing you've done. I'm so sorry. This is just embarrassing. You have nothing to be embarrassed about. We all get a little weary sometimes. I'm sorry if I upset you, Linda. Is there anything you feel like talking about? I'm just having issues with my daughters. I feel like I'm failing and I don't know how to stop myself. Say, what are you doing right now? I'm on my own for dinner tonight. I was about to go inside and pick something up, but I didn't seem to can't seem to concentrate. What do you say about coming over to my place for dinner? It's just me and my sons tonight. Thank you for your offer, but I insist. The two of us have lots of catching up, and my sons won't mind. I suppose I could use a friendly ear. Good, then it's settled. You're coming with me. So our mom's going over for dinner. Boys, I'm back. Did you find the red peppers? That's not all I found. What does that mean? Can you both come in here for a moment, please? I want you to meet someone. Okay. I'm so excited for you to meet my boys. Harley is as sweet as the days are long, and Axel's a bit rough around the edges, but deep down he's got a good heart. They're both so handsome, too. I certainly have my heart cut out for me. I heard that good heart comment, Mom. I don't like you starting rumors. But then you said we were handsome, so I've decided you're forgiven. You have to excuse Axel's sense of humor. You'll come to learn that he's just how he is. That's okay. You certainly weren't lying about your boys being handsome. My daughters will lose their hearts for sure. Are your daughters hot? Axel Hunter, it was a joke. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Boys, this is Linda Burke. Her and I were great friends in high school. Linda, these are my sons, Axel and Harley. Axel is the one with the big mouth. How rude. Linda here, his daughters are on your age, you know. Maybe we know them. What are their names? Let's just hope I haven't hooked up with them or something. My daughters' names are Lola and Olivia. They wouldn't happen to be identical twins, would they? You know them? What are the freaking odds? Those girls are everywhere. Sour subject, my bad, bro. You're Lola's mother? Am I missing something? So damn much. Wait a minute. This was the address I picked up my girls when they ditched school. Were you the boys they were with? What is she talking about? Alrighty, guys. It looks like Harley's got some explaining to do. I mean, so does our mother. She got a lot of explaining to do because, she just ain't out here doing stuff. And I just want Olivia to get hit by a bus, please. But Trixie and Safi are going to help our girl Lola with her confidence. And we beat up those bitches who thought they, were going to come and bully us. But that wasn't it. But anyway, guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode. Tell me what you guys think is going to happen in the next episode. Let me know any other stories that you guys want me to read down in the description box down below. If you guys want to follow my social medias, that will also be down in the description box down below. I don't know why I can't talk today. I'm so sorry. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys are having a good day, night, morning, whatever time you're watching this video. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.